Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. On to kick this one off. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. McManus on to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll start on the... And oh, he coughed it up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And it'll be first and goal at the 7-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, we're going to take a second look at that. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back back to the ground. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now rush. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Rush's throw pulled in by Tolbert. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Throwing here, Rush. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there. Making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Rush. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw is Rush. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rush to throw. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And, you know, he may not have the franchise tag, but I bet they're relieved to have that deal done, keep him around.
And he's a good guy, a valuable player to them, and they wanted to make sure they had him around. Good team chemistry. Always hard to find, and when you've got it, you don't want to let it get away. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Rush. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And here's a handoff out of the gun. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense. On 1st and 10, Rush. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver. To throw again, Rush. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver.
Throwing to start the drive. Rush. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. Rush. Got him complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rush. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
From the 36, Rush. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Well, they needed 3. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first...
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Throwing to start the drive. Rush got his man. It's Fehoko. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Off play action. Rush. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard, maybe a touch less. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator.
So that challenge, a successful one. Right back to him on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Throwing on second and long. Rush. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And the offense moving quickly to the line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Looking to throw. Rush. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Remember now, no overtime in the preseason, but where the score's at now, overtime would be unlikely. If these guys can put it in the end zone here, they'd be looking pretty good.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. They'll try to run this one in. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the... Here's Myers now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters.
Throwing to start the drive. Rush. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
7 yards there and a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. Back to throw. Rush. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. On first down, rush. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
To throw on second down. Rush. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On second down, they'll run it here. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the